And I'd just like to say to all those people out there, the young people of this community are fantastic young people. So they are. They're the heart and soul of this community. We will write the stories about this community. We will tell people what it was like in this community growing up, what it was like. Nobody else will write our stories. Nobody else is going to tell us what songs to sing. Nobody else is going to tell us what poems to say. We will write our own story and we will tell the truth. So we will not leave it to journalists who never spent a day in this area, political parties who never spent a day in this area, to write about our young people. Our young people are fantastic, just like their parents before them. They were fantastic too. So I'd just like to put that on record. It is great to see you all here today at this New Lodge Commemoration, where we gather to commemorate our Republican patriots who we honour and remember today. I also want to acknowledge the passing of some of our esteemed friends and comrades from this community who have passed away since we gathered last Easter. In January, we commemorated the first Dáil and its adoption of the Democratic Programme, a seminal moment in Irish Republican history. 3 years ago, Republicans, the length and breadth of Ireland, and internationally commemorated the centenary of the Easter Rising, 1916 population, and the Irish Republic. I am proud to say that here in New Lodge and the greater area, this community, the history, that was brought to life. We remembered then, as we do today, that all those who dedicated their lives and gave themselves selflessly to the ideas of the Republic in every era over the past century of struggle, including the Irish Volunteers, the Irish Citizens Army, Con na Gaeilge, the Fianna, Cumann na Band, and Óglaigh na Éireann. Today we recommit to the cause of Irish freedom, the cause of equality and the cause of Irish unity. Ireland is again at the point of great change. The Orange State that has defined the politics of sectarianism and exclusion is gone. The perpetual unionist majority in the north has ended and a new Ireland is emerging. We in Sinn Féin are changing. We are a growing party. Over the past 2 decades, the entire island of Ireland has been transformed as a result of the Irish peace process. The Good Friday Agreement that provided an end to conflict and provided a peaceful democratic alternative and a huge opportunity for us all to design a better society for ourselves, succeeding generations to live in. At this time, everybody knows that Theresa May government really reliant on the DUP to stay in power. However, all roads will lead back to the negotiating table and we stand ready to enter the talks process, a serious talk process, a credible one, which confronts the issues which need resolved in order to have power sharing with government. This includes respect for the Irish national identity and citizens, including our language and other important matters. This includes dealing with the past, where they are attempting to protect British state forces and deny truth and justice to the many families who lost loved ones at the hands of the British Army and Crown forces during the conflict. It is beyond time the British government implement the legacy mechanisms agreed at Stormont House in a human rights compliant manner. Sinn Féin will continue to stand with all the families in their pursuit of truth and justice for their loved ones. When Martin McGuinness resigned, he said that there will be no going back to the status quo. Sinn Féin is determined to deliver on his words. Despite the current political vacuum, a new assembly and a new type of politics is possible. The onus is squarely on both governments to remove the obstacles to restoring the assembly. There is no going back. We must only go forward. The people who brought guns onto the streets of Derry and ended in the killing of a young woman from North Belfast, Laura Magee, and those who organised them do not represent any version of Irish republicanism. They have no politics, no strategy and no popular support amongst the vast number of ordinary people. These groups should disband and end their futile acts of violence. We extend today our sympathies and condolences to Laura Magee's family and partner, her friends and colleagues. Today we are facing the greatest change in Irish politics since the Good Friday Agreement of 1998, not least because of the unwanted Brexit being forced upon us. Brexit undermines our hard-won agreements, rights and prosperity of citizens. Sinn Féin will defend our nationalist interest at every turn. We will continue to work to protect the Good Friday Agreement, citizens' rights and to prevent a hardening of the border. Now is the time to look to the future and to begin to plan for a unity referendum in line with the Good Friday Agreement. And in the event of a no-deal crash-out, we believe the two governments have the responsibility to call a referenda on Irish unity. The local government elections on the 2nd of May come at a pivotal time in our politics. It's our opportunity to stand against Brexit and the DUP-Tory toxic pact. A strengthened Sinn Féin vote is the best way of combating this destructive agenda. Sinn Féin is the only party capable of delivering a better future. We are building it every day, in every corner of Ireland, in communities and council chambers where we deliver for all citizens and all communities. On the 2nd of May, we have an opportunity to come out and vote for this new Ireland. Here in North Belfast, Sinn Féin will stand 9 candidates. We all must do our best to get them elected and return a strengthened team. Despite the political challenges, this is an exciting time for Republican politics. Irish unity is now a mainstream debate. We are for a new Ireland, a fairer Ireland and a united Ireland. A unity referendum is coming and we are preparing for it. We must sell our vision. We are the party on the move. This is a time for confidence, to push ourselves and challenge ourselves. A time for us to be generous. This is a time for Irish unity. And on this Easter weekend, we must recommit ourselves to build a new and united Ireland, which is a fitting tribute and honour to our patriot dead and all those who have struggled for freedom. Garmila Mila Mayogat.